Hi, I'm Becky Rose Dungeon Girl. This is episode really quite a lot of Return of the Winged Trinity, and this is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition live play here with my homies doing yet another game. So oh crikey, I did an I've kind of got that out of my lexicon recently, but I did just do another one. So this episode, I always name the episodes after something that sort of happened in the real world, usually something political. There are all the Brexit ones and stuff. So I pick the name of the episode based on an album, and then if the players name song titles in their character's speech, they gain inspiration. So this week's album is A Pretty Girl Make Graves, The New Romance. So, yeah, there's quite a few songs there they can get in. And the weird thing is, I completely forgot this album even existed. But when I was searching for it, and I saw the album cover, and I'm like, oh, I used to have that. And I can't remember if it's any good, but I think it was during my alternative phase, back when I had purple hair and stuff. Anyway, let's get on with introducing the characters. I'm going to go right to left this week. So let's start with Jenny. No, you're muted and not moving. Possibly frozen. Or is it me who's frozen? I don't know. Jenny appears to have frozen. Let's start with Mark.
Okay, yeah, hopefully I'm not frozen. Yeah, I'm Mark. I'm playing Savannah, a tiger folk monk who is completely forgetting what happened in the last episode. So let's carry on to the next person.
Okay, well, just to remind you, at the end of last episode, you all walked into a bar and Ardus turned into a tree. Okay, so over to Phil +1.
Good evening. Yes, I'm playing Quillen, a human pirate, and I've teamed up with this quite strange band of people who've gotten me into all sorts of trouble. We've had fights with dwarves, and we've been led all over this island in search of different people. And now one of our parties turned into a tree, so it should be interesting.
Okay, and now let's hear from Steffi.
I'm Steffi. I play Paulus, the Hunchback, Master Fisherman, and collectors of halfling statues.
Okay, and over to Jenny.
Yay, my screen is not completely unresponsive anymore. Yeah, I'm playing Ardus Barrelmead, the duck inbred now tree halfling that it has become. Oh yeah, blue. Not entirely sure what's going to happen with this now, but hey, that's Trinity for you.
I have been kind of teasing Jenny somewhat with her character, making her character's skin blue and then webbed-footed. But currently now a tree with blue bark and webbed roots, I suppose. So yes, you walk into this bar and immediately in the door... Oh, hang on. Before we... Oh, no, we could do the recap first. So yes, you walk into this bar, you're... As you're stepping in, your skin turns to bark. You become the tree, frozen in place. Your arms kind of raise up into branches. You know, like your first theatrical class. And with that little intro prequel-y thingy, what I'm going to do now is do the... Like we're really flash here. We've got 80s sitcom rom-com type intro credits because yay. They're not playing. Yay, graphics and stuff. So, over to the players to do whatever turns into a tree in front of them in a matter of seconds.
What's happening to him now? These these halflings are very strange people. They can't make up their mind what colour they are. Oh,
Well,
You can't park that
I
there,
don't need
says
to
the
do
Bob.
that.
well, at least we've got kindling.
why can't you turn into anything useful, like a bag of gold or some food or something? Or a bottle of brandy?
Is he growing anything?
Yes.
Is he a fruit tree?
As you examine the tree, Pholus, you notice that there is indeed one piece of yellow glowing fruit. It is glowing quite brightly, and as you study it closely, appears to have a fetus inside.
I climb up the tree near the fruit and I sit there, sort of spear the ready as if I'm guarding it.
Yeah, it's
And
not a tall tree. It is about halfling size, just because it is Ardus. But yes, this seed, this glowing seed, grows incredibly quickly, and it's only 10-12 seconds by the time it's reached the size of a halfling child when the barman arrives. What the hell are you doing? You can't put a tree there.
It's only a short tree. Leave it alone.
Yeah, well,
It's blocking
it's
the
only a
entrance.
baby.
Uncast your spell, whatever it is you did.
we didn't do anything. It's completely a surprise to us as it is to you. I mean, I don't
Can I
know.
pick up the tree and move it from the entranceway?
No,
Put it
the
right table.
webbed roots are definitely embedded into the floor.
Okay. Yep. Sorry about that, but well, you can see.
Think of this as a marketing opportunity. You're the only bar here with a tree in the doorway. You could,
Blocking
like,
people from getting in. The seed by this point has grown quite large, and you can clearly see features of a halfling taking shape in this within the seed. When it basically bursts open, amniotic fluid goes all over the place, and there we have a naked but pale-skinned and not webbed feet yet halfling.
Oh,
Well, I've not seen that before.
is that
Well,
how
is it-
they reproduce? Is this Ardus's son?
I've got a hard time believing that's normal for any creature. That is just.
So I shout into the bar and say, "Hey, barman or woman or whoever it is, get me a pail of water. I'm covered in crap."
But you. So this guy stands there, you know, is like a 30-year-old guy, has the Mario moustache thing and a bit of grit on his hands and stuff, with his apron on and whatever. And it's like, that is gross.
Yes, it is. Well spotted. Now go and get me some water. Or a bath would be better.
You do see your equipment and clothes, by the way, down by the
Conveniently.
the roots of the tree. Just very convenient. Right, then I'll take a room and get you out of the bar area, but you, big cat thing, I've got an axe out back. You're going to cut that tree down and make it good.
Well, I'm going to need a drink after seeing that. That's bizarre.
Axe sounds good, so I follow the guy.
Okay. Well, you go out into the courtyard, you grab an axe, and you get to it. You're blocking my doorway.
This is blunt. Have you got something to sharpen it with?
There's a whetstone in the kitchen.
Right, I'm on it.
Okay. So yes, Ardus, you get access to a bath and a cold water pump outside in the courtyard. And yes, it's you have been reborn, as it were. But look, I got rid of your blue skin and your webbed feet.
Savannah
I'm kind
counts the
of getting my
rings to
normal
see how
feet
old he
again,
was.
and I'm sort of twinkling my toes in the bath, and I'm just like, yes, that's much better.
With the rest of my party off doing other things, I have a look at that statue that I acquired.
Okay, so you got the statue of Ardus, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, you notice that the statue does not have webbed feet.
Okay, I
Question
put it back
is,
in my.
does your character remember if it had webbed feet when you bought it earlier?
I don't think I do.
If you'd like to find out, you could do a intelligence saving throw, DC 12.
It's 15 on the die.
And yes, you remember that earlier this statue had webbed feet.
Yeah,
You
so
also
I
notice.
find that very interesting.
You also noticed it's probably about a centimetre taller, and the wood is now that it's been carved from is now a slightly brighter hue.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that, but for right now, I'm sort of hiding it back in my bag
Okay.
and trying to act natural.
As natural as you can.
Well, this is lifelong gold.
Hello, kitty. I'm kind of broadcasting right now, but you can hop up on my lap if you want. Come on, kitty. No. So, sorry, slightly distracted. So, yes, you get a drink, Quillen. The barman is not particularly pleased that you guys are here at all, while Savannah cuts down Ardus. Oh, bark Ardus. Blue bark Ardus. I don't know what to call it. It's a tree, but it's Ardus.
Yeah, so Savannah, as I said, Savannah counts the rings to see how old Ardus was.
How old were you, Ardus?
How old was I? Have I written anything down? 62.
There are 62 rings.
Interesting.
Oh, it's in the tray.
Okay, so you get the tree cut down to so it's just the stump in the door, and then realise that that's just going to be a tripping hazard. So basically, you've got to take the floor up and replace it. You find some more and get to work. The rest of you, meanwhile, are kind of tied up while Savannah's doing this. So I presume Folus and Quillen are going to be in the bar area.
Yeah, I'll just be talking to Folus and having a drink, apologising to the barman.
You're in town, says a short, very short creature. Looks a little bit like a pale-skinned gremlin. Hair in places that make you go, like nose hair and ear hair and stuff. Bald head. He's covered in little mechanical contraptions of one sort or another. They're very peculiar. New to Black Market, are you? Looking
Yes.
good wares, things to do, places to see.
We are tough passing through.
Oh, well, if you're just passing through, that's dismissive. That's not. We're hospitable here in Black Market. Why don't I help you out with finding the things you actually want?
Oh, well, that could be
Everybody's
helpful.
really friendly here.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Everybody's really friendly here. I don't think I've ever been to such a friendly place.
Well, most people are friendly because they want your money. But I'm wealthy enough. But not really after your money, just I like this island because it's so friendly. and everybody wants my money. So they're all friendly to me.
Well, we've had a bit of trouble crossing to different territories actually. So, well, are you affiliated with any particular area group?
Not particularly. I have a shop that is within territory run by the guild, and I live in a different island which is owned by House Oak.
What sort of shop?
Oh, it's a workshop. Interesting place. I make my little devices there.
And what do they do? What sort of devices?
Oh, I could show you if you like. They're very interesting. I think you'll like them. They're very entertaining.
That'll be great. Thank you. That'll be
One of the great curiosities of Black Market. Here's my address. He pulls out a little business card. Come by in the morning when your friends have all freshened up. My name's Romkin. Romkin Bleak.
Okay, thank you very much.
Better make a note of the name because it'll come up later.
Oh, we could run off piste again.
Oh, I expect you will.
Yeah.
It's fine. There's a hook there. You don't have to take it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that hook. I kind of had some rough ideas to plan tonight's session out, but it needed fleshing out, and then YouTube distracted me. Sorry. Okay. If there's anything else you guys want to do, then...
Well, we'll probably... Cullen will probably, after he's finished his drink, will go upstairs to see how Fergus is getting on. Sorry, not Fergus, sorry, Ardus. And try and suss out if he's the same person and what he remembers and that sort of thing.
Yeah, so Oz will be like drying himself off and getting dressed and be really, really thirsty for something at the bar and is quite jealous that the others are already there, so he's about to sort of come out and I suppose he meets you in the doorway.
Follis would probably have brought him up a drink if they were having stuff.
Oh, is that for me? Cheers.
Are you old enough to drink?
I'm 62.
Well, we thought we'd better see who you are because it's the first time we've seen you.
I was.
You're not blue. I mean, is this normal now?
I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I feel fine. I feel a lot better now that my feet aren't webbed and my skin isn't blue. Various other things. I don't quite know what happened. I just felt really rigid and then very wet.
Well, I wonder if that healer didn't seem to do anything, but well, perhaps she did do something.
It was a very long-winded way.
Are you feeling any other differences?
And he sort of smells his armpit a bit and goes, no.
Okay, I need to roll a dice here to compare it to the passive perception of the players. So I presume actually most of you will have a passive perception over 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so those of you looking at Ardus can't help but notice he seems to be a little bit taller, and all of the blemishes of his skin and of from his age, basically, any little scars and stuff, they're missing.
Well, you do look a bit different.
Oh?
Seem to be a...
Well, I suppose I had just had a bath. I'm clean.
Wow, yeah, you seem to be a touch taller. Your clothes seem to be a bit short on your arms and your legs.
Didn't know. I was just wondering that. I thought they'd shrunk, you know, from travelling around, but yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yeah,
They feel a bit better around the middle, though.
You're looking a bit younger. Can you still play the bagpipes?
Bloody well hope so, after all that.
Oh, damn.
You mean still?
So I get my bagpipes and start like sort of testing it out and doing a tune.
Yeah, all the skills are still there.
Yeah, don't feel any different on that front.
So we're never going to be able to tell you apart from the other one now.
Oh, you mean my other half wandering around?
Yeah. At least when you were blue, you were different.
Yeah, but he's the arsehole, you see. That's how you tell them apart.
All right.
Maybe we should save your head or something.
What?
If you're in a distance and we can't like talk to you, just tell quickly. You could get tattooed all over your face.
Too expensive. And he just sort of drinks a lot. So, what's happening?
Have these come down to the bar yet? Are they still talking outside their
They're
room?
talking in the bar, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Savannah, having finished repairing the pub, walks up to the bar and sinks the axe into the counter. Says, "There you go."
You've just put a hole in the counter.
No, it's only a notch.
Fine. Still, you need to pay for the room and the drinks, etc. So between you need to knock off 5 gold.
Okay.
Gold. That's a bit steep.
But it's between you.
Well, I think we
Okay.
we probably upset him a bit by having that sapling in the entranceway. He wasn't very happy
That
at the
was
time.
no bloody sapling. I've just spent ages chopping it down.
It was a brilliant marketing thing as well. I mean, who else has a blue tree in the front of their establishment? It'll be a great title.
Yeah, you could rename the pub Blue Tree.
And they have like blue trees and all their bar mats.
You might as well just take it over and they get new management. So what are we doing?
Well, we got a guy talked to us. Actually, seemed quite interesting. Made little trinkets and stuff. He offered us some help. So instead of wandering around the island getting caught by all these guys that will lead us up the nearest alley and crossing different territories, he might be worth trying to help us.
Okay.
Seemed quite interesting.
Savannah doesn't sound convinced, but
To be honest, the last one of you I spoke to, all this happened.
Are you just wanting to leave then? I mean, you're
No.
sick.
I'm gonna look but not touch anything. How about that?
well, we did come to the island to get you cured, so I suppose we managed to secure
Well,
that.
yeah, and ta-da!
I was right.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
did
were.
it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Well,
that
this is just run like an idiot now.
yeah, that woman, she didn't seem to do anything, but it seems to have worked, whatever it was.
Oh, how do we know it was the woman? It might have just been an after effect or something. I don't even know what happened. Really?
Well, that isn't normal for your people, is it?
Well, of course it's not.
I mean,
You know,
You don't normally grow on trees.
we
then.
bear children. No, we bear children just like everyone else.
So you don't take the birds and the bees too seriously then?
No, we don't.
Well, Savannah is feeling a little worn out and would like to rest. What time of the day is it?
It is the evening. It's
It
quite
is the
late.
evening.
Okay.
So
Well,
Savannah is going to retire to the room then.
I quite fancy some grub.
And yeah, with the room, you do get some grub. It's not great, but it is grub.
Is the room big enough for all of us? Is it?
Yep,
Or?
it's one bed, but it's a large bed.
How large?
Well, you know, the I'd say a triple. It's snug.
I suppose Phyllis and I are quite
Yeah,
small.
Savannah curls up on the mat.
Do you lick your fur before you sleep?
Absolutely.
Oh,
sweating.
all right. All right, Kitty. I'm going to go and get some food.
Okay, so it's a soup. It's got little chunks of some kind of meat in it. And yeah, it's kind of okay, but nothing special.
I've eaten worse. It's not too bad.
It'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this night's rest, it's going to count as a long rest, so you get all your stuffs back, because it's a comfortable location, certainly compared to what you're used to of recent times. So the morning comes, various cockerels wake you up. It is light outside, and Black Market is beginning to switch from its nightlife to its day life. So the opium dens continue to do what they do, but the vendors start selling honest merchandise as well. That's basically the difference with Black Market between night and day. all the illicit places are just 24 hours a day, but the honest places trade during the day. Well, you best be out then. It's my room. Need to get this ready for the next day. Go on, clear off.
Well, are we going to go and visit this guy, this Romkin Bleak, or?
He might have left by now, for all we know.
Well, he gave us his address, so we could visit him where his shop is.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's commitment.
Yeah, may as well go and see him. I want to go and get my arm blades later today.
Okay, so don't forget your arm blades are on the island of Apathek.
Yeah, that's right.
With 18 gold to pay.
Yep.
Okay. So yes, you go outside. It's a little overcast. It's threatening some rain, and you go to this address. It's not far from where you were. When you get to the shop, outside the windows, it's like a little miniature playhouse with little animatronic characters playing, kind of like the Japanese shows with the silhouettes, but they're like cogs and gears these characters are made out of and stuff, and they're going through various acting motions for juddery and stuff, cogs and gears spinning.
I'll get one of those.
Well, they're very clever. I wonder what makes them work.
They freak
Magic.
me out.
Must be magic. It's the only
I don't
logical
know,
explanation.
They
Quite
they
fascinating.
move strangely.
Knock on the door.
You knock the door and hear a voice shouting from very muffled, "Come in, come in!" As you
Is it-
enter. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Carry on.
I was just going to say, is it big enough for Savannah to fit in?
Yes, it is. It's a regular-sized door. Sturdy and oak, like much of the buildings here. It's very archetypical Western concept of medieval. So you enter the shop, and it's kind of more like a workshop than an actual shop. There are shelves and shelves of animatronic characters. But the interesting is that very few of them actually look like actual characters. They're just the component parts in the shape of things like humans and stuff. And some of them are actually wandering around You got like a little walking robot, roughly shaped like a humanoid. There's a what must presumably be a knight on horseback with a jousting lance made out of screws and bolts and etc. That's trotting around the outside of the room, and the far end of the workshop is yes, I remember you. Yes. I don't remember you. No,
Yes,
let me
we
introduce
We've
myself.
got friends.
I am Rumkin Bleak, inventor of animatronics. Yes, animatronics. That's what I call my little creations here, my little friends.
Oh, you made these.
Yes.
I love them.
I'm an inventor. You see, this one here, I call him Harry, the knight. He picks up the knight on the horse. I call him Harry. And he puts it back down, and the little thing starts wandering around. And it starts getting quite close to you guys this night as it starts walking around you as a group.
So, what do you use
Oh,
them
that's
for?
very clever.
Got on their own.
I'm sorry,
Do
I was
they
asking-
think on their own?
let's go with Steffi. What did you say?
Do they think on their own?
Well, occasionally they do unexpected things, but no, they follow a rough pattern. But the knight is a very, very complicated and advanced model. Has very, very ingenious gearing and such. Yes, very, very, very clever things. Let me take you round back, show you the good stuff. Yes.
You have better than this?
Oh, of course, this is just the shop front. No, come, let me show you the good stuff.
Well,
And
surely
he
you'd
starts
have,
hobbling.
surely you'd have the best stuff on the shop front to attract people in.
Oh, trinkets and toys, the stuff that sells. No. If you're really interested in animatronics, I need to show you the good stuff. And he starts walking down into the workshop. Come.
I'm
We'll
going.
follow him down, yeah.
Yeah, Savannah follows last and keeps an eye on the things walking around. He doesn't trust them.
Okay, can you make an active perception check, Savannah? The rest of you... Have you got a passive perception of 13 or more?
I do not.
Yeah, mine's 14.
How about you, Ardus?
Oh, sorry. I'm 11.
Okay.
I only got 6 on my active perception.
And what's your passive score?
12.
Okay. So only Quillen is quick enough to leap back at the last moment as he spots a mechanical trap dropping down in the middle of the shop.
I knew it.
Oh, blast, that thing went off again. Sorry, it's my security device. Here, let me just sort that out for you.
I thought...
And he starts turning like a submarine door thing on the walls. Here we go. It starts ratcheting back up. Sorry, it's an anti-burglar device. It shouldn't have gone off. I must have not got the safety on properly. There we go. Come on through.
It must be awful inconvenient if you get yourself stuck in there.
Well, that's why I have the handle, but burglars don't spot that from anything else. This place is full of bric-a-brac, you know.
That made Quillen quite nervous, so he's got his hand on his cutlass at the moment and looking around and really paying attention.
Okay, you're frightened, really, really frightened, because at that moment a jump in the jack box type thing just pops up on the shelf, and you... and then it goes...
Yes, spin around. And
Guys, I really don't like this place.
this is
It's
very creepy.
fantastic.
It's a toy shop, come on, let me show you my new creation. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
But toys aren't supposed to move by themselves. And same with instruments. You play instruments. You have to have someone there to work them. They don't
No, you
move by
don't. Magic
themselves.
works things.
Yeah, but that's different. This is obviously not magic. This is
No,
mechanical.
it's got to be magic. That's the only sane explanation.
Well,
I think it's beautiful.
Bolus, you start getting what you think is a message from your fairy godmother, but the message goes blank the moment you start to hear it. Everything just sort of goes dark, and then you hear a whispering that you can't quite make out.
Yeah,
And then the vision ends.
I sort of try to pace like I'm trying to get a signal on my phone, sort of like, can I hear it here? Can I hear it? My head bobbing about. I'm kind of trying to pretend that I'm looking at all the things, but I'm just sort of bobbing my head about, seeing if it changes anything.
Come, let me show you what I've made. It's going to be so good. I'm hoping to show this at Festivus this year. Oh, it'll be brilliant. The crowd's going to not believe what they're seeing.
Well, what is it?
You haven't quite explained what it actually is yet.
Oh, come, I'll show you. It's around the far end of the workshop. You have to see it to believe it.
Okay. Well,
Can I?
you lead the way.
Ardus isn't convinced, and he's gonna sort of fall back behind everyone else.
Yeah, you lead the way. Show us where it is.
I'm backing out too.
Savannah sort of yawns and says, I'm bored with this. And elbows Ardus. Let's leave.
Spiffing idea, yes. Let's
Yes.
wait out. We'll wait outside for you guys. Have fun with your
No, I'll come
whatever
outside.
it is that he hasn't yet actually said what it is yet.
Well, it's an animatronic, of course. The best that's ever been made.
Well, what makes them work?
It's mechanical.
Just mechanical.
Yes.
No chemical?
Springs and winding things. I'm going to call them Springworks. I'm sure the name will catch on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait outside, I think, with Savannah.
I think all this excitement is too much for me and I need some air, but I'll probably be back, like, right away.
Come, child, you hear whispering in your headphones, but it's not your fairy godmother.
Well, I just want to see the ones outside again, because I really like those.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
Quillen, what were you doing? You seem to be the only one in the party currently in this shop.
Yeah. I'll sort of like I will keep following him. See what happens.
Okay.
He's
So,
piqued my interest.
When we're on the outside of the shop, Savannah will try to follow the walls of the shop to where the workshop would be.
Okay, so this is in a row of buildings, so it's like a terrace. So they're mixed, different building types. But as you look outside, the workshop is definitely appears like so long, and the fact it turns around the corner must mean it's wrapping around these other buildings in the terrace somehow. But it's mid-terrace. It's kind of odd.
Yeah, so he'll try to follow the wall around and look for any access points.
Okay, so you'll have to go round to the street behind to try and see how that comes together.
Yeah.
And so it'll take you a few minutes to do. Meanwhile, what are the others? Okay.
How many stories is it?
On the outside, it looks like a 3-story building, which is much the same as many other buildings in Black Market.
Okay, that looks too high to climb. I would probably follow Savannah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll reluctantly follow as well, kind of confused as to what Savannah's doing. Have
Does
you caught a
this,
sense of another cat or something?
No,
does any of this seem like Tim's tip to use? Like, I know it's different, but do you think there might be some? It's things that move and stuff. I don't understand this app either. It's very
Trying to
strange.
say.
Okay, what I'm going to do
I
now is
don't
I'm
know.
going to try and send a private message to Phil of what he sees and try and do this all discreetly. Oh, this is all new. How do I do this?
You do / TO space and then just type Phil. And then write your message. If it doesn't work, it'll just say, this isn't recognised, which is good, because I thought, oh god, if I get it wrong, and then we
Okay.
get a hangout point, it'll be
That
coming out
seems
to
to have worked, so paste. There you go. That's what you see around the corner, Phil. It is an animatronic, one of those. It's very large, and he says, you can ride it if you want.
Really? That's quite impressive. How long did that take?
Oh, I've been working on this for years.
It's really incredible. It's really detailed.
I know.
And what does it do?
Well, everything you might think it does.
Wow. Oh, that is impressive.
The rest of you get round to the street behind, and unfortunately, the street behind is another terrace of building fascias. So, but what you can be fairly certain of is that the building you were in, the room you were in, is too long. It's too long for the space.
This is confusing me. How did that room fit in this amount of wall?
are these houses real? Are they just fronts?
Well, they look real.
We peer in a window?
Hey, fuck off, says somebody. In a bath towel.
You're not even my species! This guy's interesting, but I told you it was magic.
Well, yeah, but you implied that meant that the walking Harry the Night thing was magic, but...
Well, it's got to be magic. I don't believe the springwork stuff. Just
Well,
fairy
how do you
tales.
think this bagpipes works? It doesn't work with magic, it just produces it.
Not so sure about that.
Well, yeah, just go and buy some regular ones.
Why would I want to do that?
So you can
So that sounds
break
very
them apart, have a
confused.
look.
Okay, so if there's no access to the warehouse, to the workshop, can we circle all the way around and come back the other side?
What, back round to the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Whilst you're doing that, Phil. Yes, you can ride it if you want.
Wow, that would be quite something to do. I'd really quite enjoy that. Yes.
Okay, so you move forward to step on it, and as you do so, its neck starts moving. There's a certain sound to it as gears clink and clunk and rattle. There's clearly somewhere inside of it some chains. And the creature, as it were, flaps its wings. I'm going to show everyone now. So this is what he's seeing, which is basically a clockwork dragon. It flaps its wings down, and as Phil gets onto the back, a voice he can hear in his head says, "Welcome, rider. Welcome. You are now my thrall."
What was that? Did you hear that?
Oh, it spoke to you. It spoke to you. I'm free. I'm free. And he runs out of the workshop.
Oh my god.
Do we get back into the front in time to catch him?
So as you arrive at the front of the workshop, Romkin is just coming out the door and just locking it.
No, you're not.
Oh, hello. Back so soon? I thought you'd left.
No,
Where are
we're
you?
not
I
going to leave our
told you
friend.
I
We're
was
just waiting.
getting some mail.
Oh, one at a time, please. I don't know what you're saying.
I'm
Fancy
the big cat.
It's
I'm
very
talking
sensitive by
to
speed.
you.
Right, and what are you saying?
Where's our friend?
Oh, he left just after you did.
No,
No, he didn't.
Well,
he's not that fast.
Well, look, I've got to
Open
get
the
to one.
door. Open the door.
Yes, sure. Yeah. Unlocks it, opens the door. In you go. In you
I don't
go.
He's
I don't let go of him.
No. You.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Why are you? Help! Help! Call the guild.
Get him inside, quick.
There are possibly other people in the street who may have heard the commotion, so I'm going to do D6 minus 3. You're lucky buggers, you really are.
Oh, only this week.
So you grab Romkin into the shop.
Yep. So close the door, lock it, and
Get unhand me, you ruffian.
uh,
I'm a very powerful person, you know.
yeah, that's the general idea. So
Yeah, I
where is he?
noticed.
What have you done?
But your friend is back still.
Sorry? I didn't hear.
Okay, in that case, I send Quillen a message. Let's see. How many characters was it again? I haven't got it written down. Like 12, not characters, words. Like 12 words or 10 words or something.
Oh, crikey.
I'll do a small amount. So, where are you? The man tried to leave.
Okay. You get a response from a whispering voice. You hear it in your mind. Come in.
Okay, I just tried to contact Quillen, but I got someone else talking to me. Just whispering, come here.
What? Has that ever happened before?
What was the voice like?
Whispering, sinister. Definitely not Quillen.
I think I heard that earlier.
Is everybody
Right,
hearing
you
voices?
selling mechanical man, you. Where is our friend?
He went to look at my creation, my big creation. Why don't I take you round?
Because
I can't go over Harry.
is suspicious.
You ran away last time.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but your friend didn't, and he's still there.
I kick over Harry. The night.
Oh,
Okay. You kick over Harry the Knight. Yeah, it's a toy. It breaks.
see what happened to that toy? If you don't start being straight with us,
What? He's in the go round. Just have a look. Why won't you go to the other end of the workshop?
because there's something very strange about your workshop. We've just been all the way around this building. and it's too big.
Well, of course it is. It's bloody magical, isn't it?
I told you it was all magic.
It's not magic. The building is. Very
See?
rich, you know. I can afford these kind of enchantments. I needed more space.
Why don't you go round the back and get our friend yourself? Since you seem so keen to get us back there in the first place.
Well, you're the one so bloody holding on to me. Why can't I go about my business?
Because we've lost
Can
our
we
friend.
stick him in the security
You
car?
haven't lost your friend. He's exactly where you left him.
Okay, I send another message saying to Quillen, Quillen, where are you? Are you in any danger?
Come in.
Who are you?
I am Gwyneth.
Oh, now he's saying he is Quillen, but he doesn't sound like Quillen.
Ask
Damn
him
it, what
who
have you
locked
done
up.
to him?
Of course I don't sound like Gwyneth. This is a magic spell. How many spells have you known me to cast? I am a healer. This is on the edge of my skill. Come in.
Paulus, when did you hear the voice?
When he was trying to get us in the last time.
Before Quillen went in?
Yeah.
Don't think it's Quillen now then.
Okay, Quillen. What
Yes.
happens to you in the several minutes worth is for a while you're basically fighting a battle of wills which you ultimately cannot win. You can you hear your friends in the shop. Now you can act of your own free will if you choose, but to do so you will need to forfeit a character level.
Okay. I will try and get off the dragon and make it out to the others.
Okay.
Make an attempt.
Okay, so you try to act of your own free will, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You get off the dragon, no problem. When you get, basically when you're about to appear in view of your friends, that's where you have to fight it, and that's the moment you've basically got to say, yeah, I'm willing to give up a level to act of my own volition here.
Right. Okay.
Are you sure? It's like an OK cancel box at this moment.
No, I'll give it a go.
Okay, you've lost a character level, but you can now act of your own free will.
Okay, so I shout to the others. How?
Yeah, see, told you. So I rushed towards the back
Okay.
I'll follow.
with probably my rapier drawn.
Pike out, ready to swing.
Yeah, I'll stumble out into the main workshop shop area.
Okay, you seem to still be able to act of your own volition
Okay.
at the moment. There's nothing stopping you from doing it at this moment. You've already paid quite a heavy price, so I'll let you have a while.
Is it going to be a random which one I lose, or?
Oh, because yeah, it's up to you. I'll
Okay.
let you choose that. On the plus side, I think it's probably about time I gave the party a level, so we'll probably do that in the next session. So, just to make it complicated with your character sheet, I want as many corrections on there as possible.
Yeah.
Turn it to a PDF. Okay.
I smash as many toys that get in my way as possible.
Yeah.
I carry the inventor guy with me.
Watch out for that burglar thing. That burglar trap, watch out for that.
Yeah, it triggers. As you all go charge, because you're all running forward. So, the bars come down, and you find yourself facing a toy. So let's have initiative.
Woo! How can I just ask about the size of this thing?
This is your
What do you
character,
know?
isn't it? If we remember rightly, this is the toy.
Okay.
That's big.
Maybe not the biggest dragon we've ever seen.
Well, Savannah's quite large though, so you know it's like
I can
rah.
yeah, I can hit him in the kneecaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I've got 16.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I should be doing things.
A dragon template out, just so I don't, do this completely weirdly. Oh wait a minute, that's the wrong book. Where's my monster manual? There it is. Right, dragon. Excuse me a moment. Yes, ancient dragons. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So it gets 19 on its initiative, modified. So did anyone beat that?
Yeah, 23 modified.
Okie doke. All those who beat that initiative may take an action.
Okay, are we all trapped in the cage? Apart from Quillen.
Yeah, in fairness, you're trapped in a very large room, a big L-shaped room.
The cage didn't come down on top of us.
No, it's come down behind you. It's like a portcullis, essentially.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was like a bird cage type affair.
No.
Oh, okay. No, that's all right then. That's like we wouldn't have done, of course. Yeah, I think Savannah will then attempt his one and only spell. So he will perform his water elemental Carter and
Okay.
cast whatever it was called last time, Water Whip.
Yeah, vaguely familiar with it, but you'll have to.
I think it was a
details. So
yeah.
you have to tell me what I need to roll, if at all.
I think there's a saving throw. Let me just look it up because I haven't. With having the problems at the start, I didn't load up my manual.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get all my stats together because, of course, I didn't prepare again because I suck at this. But yes, where's that thing?
It's
I'm
a
telling you about.
dex save.
Dex save. Okay, so I roll that. It's got +2 dex and rolls a 6, so it failed.
Okay, I'll be with you in a second. Oh, monk.
It's 2 key points, 3d10 damage plus 1d10 for any extra key points you want to use.
It doesn't seem to be here. I'm afraid. Okay, well, I remember the 3d10. What was the? There was an ability to pull it and push it about.
You can either knock it prone or pull it 25 feet closer.
There is a size limitation on that though, because it is a huge creature.
Yeah. So, well, if I can knock it prone, I will knock it prone. If I can't, then we'll just take the damage, of course.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's too big for that. It's simply too, it's massive. It's not going to be knocked prone by it. But it is, however, water, and it's got electrics in there. So, double your damage.
Oh, double my damage. So did you say 3d10, Steffi?
Yes.
Lovely. So that would be 13 damage, double to 26.
Okay. Did anybody else score over 19 on initiative?
No.
No? Okay. Right, so the next thing that happens is this mechanical dragon opens its maw and spreads around a thick, oily grease around the whole place, and the quantity is immense. Unreasonably immense. It's actually like several inches deep across the whole floor of the whole room in grease within moments. So could everybody please make a dex save?
Oh, what save? Sorry, I missed
A
that.
dex save.
A dex save. Cute. Absolutely. 15.
Got a 17.
9.
And the DC is
19.
14.
Passed.
Yeah, pass that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so those who failed the dex save, I won't do that much damage, I'll knock it down a bit. Right, those who failed the dex save take 11 damage and are knocked prone.
Ouch.
The damage comes largely from the all the sharp objects you've just landed on. There's various bolts and screws and stuff pierce through your skin as you crash into a load of toys as you topple over as this flood of grease fills the room. The dragon then gives out a mighty beep. Okay.
Wow, very intimidating.
Moving through this area is now difficult terrain for you guys because of all the grease. But those of you who lost initiative to the dragon may now act. In any order you choose, I'm not fussed.
Okay. Right, well, I suppose I better cast a spell or something. Oh, okay. That could be a little risky. Okay, so I'm going to try and move forward and tell the others to move back, and then I'm going to try and cast Thunderwave, sort of around the vicinity of the dragon.
Okay. The others moving back through this difficult terrain will mean that nobody, if you cast that, then nobody's going to be able to melee attack this turn. But then again, I hadn't really, in my mind, I hadn't seen you all on top of the dragon anyway, so like, I didn't see you as all being around it. So I think you're okay. That works for you. So yeah, that's going to be
anyway.
Yeah, that's going to be a dex save for it. It gets 13.
Okay. Oh, that's a 12. I'm on a 12.
I think you still do half damage.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
So oh, it actually says a con save.
Oh, con save. Oh, in that case, it rolled 14.
Okay. All right. Well, it's still half damage then. Okay, and you don't get pushed basically. Okay. So not very much. 7 damage. So that would be 3 rounded down.
Yep.
Wow,
Okay.
that's terrible.
Anybody else to act?
Um,
I think
cool.
that was before me.
All Quillen will do at the moment is draw, because if I'm behind Ardus now, I can't move forward because of the oil on the floor. But I've got my cutlass drawn, ready.
Okay.
All I've got is melee attack now.
So you can. You've kind of got a choice. You could try sprinting, but you'd need to make a dex save. Or you can make your way slowly to the creature and do it in 2 turns. But bear in mind, it can move itself, so just...
Yeah, I'll try and take the 2 turns. I'll do it carefully, hoping the others are distracting it enough.
Okay.
Move around the edge of the room if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I get up. I take a deep breath, use my second wind, and then I fire a blast of dark energy towards the dragon.
Okay.
And that is probably a miss at 12.
That's a miss.
I make a very damning stain in the ceiling. It looks very angry.
Okay, so Savannah, you beat it on initiative, didn't you? So it's your go.
Yeah. Okay. Noticing the damage that was caused last time, I look around. Is there any source of water or around here?
Not on this floor, but you do see some stairs.
Okay. Is the little guy still with us?
He's vanished at the moment because it's several inches deep in grease, and he apparently fell.
Okay. Can I see where he is?
Let me see. If you're willing to spend your action looking for him, then I'll give you it.
Yeah, I think it's worth that. Yeah.
Okay, you see him face down in the grease at the far side of the workshop. You can get to him in a turn because it's across the width of the workshop, so
Yeah.
you could get to him by the end of this turn if you chose.
Okay. Yeah, I choose to do so and lift him out of the murk.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. If I can speak to him this turn, I'll ask him about any weaknesses in the contraption.
Oh, I imagine water.
Yeah, we found that one. Any water here?
Don't use electricity. Oh, there's a bucket and a tap. That's upstairs.
Right. Come on, go and get it.
Okay. Right. Dragons go. It sees Quillen wading toward it through the grease. Its wings rear up. Its front legs go up to the air, and it comes crashing down with a spiked claw. And... Oh. 15.
15. So is this a
That's an attack, yeah. What's your armor class?
armor class? Sorry, 13.
That's a hit.
Um,
For 10 damage.
10. Okay.
Okay, those who lost initiative, bring it. Bring your pain.
I'm going to sort of shrug, and I'm going to then get my bagpipes and do some kind of whirling folk tune, and you'll see this sort of cloud appear above the dragon, and then daggers start streaming out of it.
Cloud of daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay, cool.
It's a 5-foot cube,
Ooh.
so essentially I would just target it straight on the dragon.
Yeah,
So
sure.
Lasts for 1 minute, and I do 4d4 slashing.
Okay, does it need to make a save?
I don't think so. I can check for you.
Usually some kind of roll involved.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's not there.
I don't think that is for Cloud of Daggers, but I might be wrong.
Oh, that's cool. If it just works, it works.
I tidied up my books, damn it. Okay, so Cloud of Daggers. No, it doesn't. A creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay. Alright,
So
so
no
it's
saves.
currently got a cloud over it, and next turn it will have to take 46 damage.
44.
Oh, 44. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Indeed.
Quillen?
Am I still moving towards it? Have I got to the dragon yet?
Oh, yeah, it got to you.
I got to me. Okay. I will. Obviously, being metal, I can't slash it open. So he's going to try to use his cutlass to open up a chink in the metalwork.
Okay.
Try and jam his sword in and lever it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we go?
Yeah, an attack roll.
Sorry. That's and that would be what strength on that one.
That's proficiency and dex. It's gonna be a normal attack.
Okay. Well, that's going to be a 19 then with modified.
Okay, so you managed to catch one of its hydraulic lines, and it loses some fluid. So I think we should do it like a normal attack in that sense.
Okay.
It's the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, it's
So that's a d6 plus 4 damage then. That's 2. So it's 4. That's an 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Right, and Bolus, you've not acted yet.
Yeah, I will run for sort of the hand claw thing near Quillen and try to take a slash at that with my pike.
Okay.
And that was awful. That's a miss.
Right. So, next turn, the Romkin Bleak goes wading across the room and gets to the bottom of the stairs. Savannah, what do you do?
I don't have any missile weapons on me, do I? Did I pick up one of the spears from the...
You had spears.
Yeah, I think I've got spears on me from the boat. So I'll throw one of those.
Okay. Paperwork not a strong point then, I take it. Let's have your attack.
Not a lot. That's... let me just move that. I can't see it. Where the hell's my bonus? Oh, there it is. So that's 14.
That's a miss. So
Okay.
the dragon, having had Bolus and Quillen sort of rush up to it and start hitting it, but seeing that the real damage dealer here is this little tiny halfling knee deep in grease. So from the cloud of daggers, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage from that, but it now sprints forward towards the halfling, bounding through the grease, flecks of, splashes of grease going all over the place. Your clothes and your faces now, everyone in there just splattered with this thick black grease. That's going to give Quillen and Folus an opportunity attack as it bounds forward. So if you guys can quickly roll that off.
21.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Let's have your damages.
10 damage.
Ooh. And Quillen.
Hitting things.
That's I roll the right dice. So that's 6.
Okay. So yeah, and it basically charges into Ardus and using its little spiked head, basically headbutts him.
Ow!
Does hit for 12 damage.
Ooh. That stings a bit.
Okay, now over to you guys. So Quillen.
I will try and lever the panel open and see if I can rattle the sword around inside, see if I can hit another hydraulic line.
Okay.
That's no.
No.
It's a disaster.
No, you didn't hit anything.
No. Obviously the dragon's moving too much. I can't find that gap to get the sword in.
Yeah, you just twang your cutlass off of a bit of its armour and then notice a little pattern in the grease. You go, oh, that looks a bit like Folus's face. Oh, it's gone now. Ardus.
Okay, so I'm assuming that I'm now lying in this oily grease on my back.
Sure, if you want, yeah.
Is the dragon still there, or has it
Oh yeah,
retreated
it's
a bit?
right in front of you. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to try and grab my crossbow and shoot it into hopefully a weaker area, like its underbelly.
Okay.
I don't know. Out of character, I don't know if that'll work, but in character, I hope it will work.
I would give an advantage for the close proximity and the fact it's not obstructing your shot. However, I'm going to give you disadvantage for the grease being on your crossbow. So, straight roll.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Cool. That's 12.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Yeah, I thought so.
But that knight that Steffi kicked earlier, what was its name, George or something? Harry the knight is lost a right leg.
Yes, I was totally aiming for Harry.
Okay. And Folus.
I will point at the dragon and try to hex it.
Okay.
And I don't know if that will actually work. I was just looking that up. It says creature on the spell description. That's the only thing that.
Yeah, I don't see why hex wouldn't work.
Okay, and I will take another swipe at it. That's not bad. That's 19.
That would be a hit.
Forget how much hex does. That's 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. So Romkin now disappears up the stairs. You hear his little tiny feet pitter-pattering up the wood. Savannah.
I don't know that I trust him to actually come back with any water, but so I think I'll try to protect Ardus and close to melee range.
Okay, so you've got a choice here of getting across the workshop floor. You can do it in a turn and act this turn, but you'll have to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
you
take
can
that
arrive
risk.
next turn.
I'll take the risk of doing it this turn.
Okay, let's have a dex save DC 12.
Yep, that's pass.
Okay, so you can act this turn then.
So do I get my full attacks?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do use the short sword and claw attack on him, which I assume is going to be about the 1d6 plus 4. Oh, sorry,
You've got to hit it first.
Yeah. Okay. That's just a. By the way. I'll roll them both at once.
Sure.
Yeah. There's 16 and 12.
Neither hit, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the dragon, seeing this large creature move towards it, goes like that.
What are you looking at?
Because I'm a fully grown adult. But it misses. So, yeah, it does not, because I rolled a 2, so yeah, it completely misses. It's meh, 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 didn't work.
Yeah.
So, um, I would say Quillen next, but he appears to have gone to the bathroom. So let's.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think at this point,
Sorry,
yeah.
quick question. Your cloud of daggers, can you move that?
No.
Okay, so that's going off to one side then at the minute.
Mhm. So what I was hoping to try and do is push this dragon back into it.
Okay.
So yeah, what I'll do is another thunder wave.
Okay, so it needs to make a con save.
Yes.
It rolls a 9. I believe it's failed.
Oh dear, it's a fail.
Yep.
Sucks to be you.
I'll totally accept that's pushing it back into the cloud of daggers as well.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 10 damage total.
Yep.
For the thunder wave, and then you would do the 4 damage in the next turn. Yeah.
That's correct. Yep. Okay. Quillen.
Yes.
You'll go.
I will again try to attack. That's all I've got at the moment is my cutlass.
Okie doke. Let's have some dice, baby, dice.
Yes, again another glancing blow off the metalwork.
Unfortunate. And Pholus. Who's muted? Pholus the silent. Who's looking
Taking
embarrassed.
another swipe, and I totally whiffed. I probably swipe as it's getting pushed back, so I was hitting where it was, and it's just sliding across the grease.
And the little bit of wind that you catch from the edge of the thunder wave takes 3 of the hairs growing out of your boils and makes them trail in the wind.
Like,
You hear the sound of slow running water upstairs. Savannah.
Okay, well that makes me pleased that something is at least happening up there. So you'll continue on with a melee attack. I'll use my last key point and take 3 attacks.
Okay. Let's have a bucket load of monk dice.
And hit him in the kneecaps, hopefully. So one of them looks like a hit. It was a 19 plus 6.
Yep. Okay, so that one hits. The rest do not.
Yeah. 1d6 plus 4, sorry. Really ought to remember these. So that'd be 6 points.
Cool. And then the dragon, finding itself in a cloud of daggers, takes a bucket load of damage. The dragon is panicked. These little upstarts coming in here. Its gears work inside its mind. What should I do? What should I do? Exit. And it starts making its way towards the exit. And you don't see an exit, but that's what it's thinking anyway. So it's heading towards the back wall of the building. The rest of you, what do you do?
Expeditious retreat as a bonus action. I'm chasing it and trying to jump on it.
Okay.
Trying to avoid the daggers.
You're going to have to make a dex save in order to get through the grease.
Not my best.
DC 12.
Oh, I make that.
You make that. You get onto its back. Quillen, you feel a release, like a hold on you has just been let go. Pholus, you are my thrall. Welcome. Attack your former friends.
Well done.
Aid my escape. So, I think that's everyone, isn't it? So it's back to Savannah. Or I missed anyone?
I
Did I?
think Ardus didn't get on this time.
All right, Ardus. Yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll fire the shot with my crossbow at him.
Okay.
As he runs away. I think it's a he.
Me?
Or it, or what. Another 12!
That'd be a miss. So, you hear the sound, a muffled sound from upstairs through the floor. You hear, oh, too hot, cold tap now.
We only wanted just water! What is wrong with you?
Savannah.
You're not running a bath!
We'll expedite the retrieval of the water.
Okay, so you get to the base of the stairs, Visco, if you just move, not like being careful of the grease, or you can sprint, get up the stairs if you pass a deck save, DC 12.
Yeah, I'll give it a go again.
Okie doke.
That would be no.
That would be a D8 of damage on this case.
Are you rolling the d8?
I can do it if you want that.
No,
You can
I'm
feel
happy
you
to
can blame
roll
it
a
on. I
D8.
rolled an 8. It's fine. So that's 8 damage. Right, so Bolus, you're moved up the initiative order. If you wish to disobey the command you've been given, you can do so. However, be clear, it will cost you a character level. Otherwise, you must follow the command, which means to attack your friends.
Can I sort of try do nothing and try to reach out to my fair godmother this turn?
That would involve resisting his instruction, which would cost you a level.
I'll attack Quillen.
The betrayal!
Great.
Okay.
Okay, you've got to hit him as hard as you can.
From the distance, or
And just do the most damage that you can.
yeah, I'll be running up to him with the pike then.
Okay. You mysteriously seem to be able to glide through the grease, no problem, so you get to him.
17.
Ooh, okay, that's hit me.
Suddenly I can hit things. 10.
10. Okay, Quillen's staggering. That was quite a big hit.
Okay. The dragon, meanwhile, makes some beeping sounds, and the ceiling here starts to open like a door that folds under itself in a circle. So it's like one bit of circle, another bit of circle, another bit of circle. It reveals a circular hole in the ceiling, and it positions itself, its wings adjust, it looks like it's ready to take off and fly out of here. Quillen.
I was just sort of, I was just feeling better. Something happened when Follis jumped on it, and now he's attacking me. It's something about being on the dragon. Where's that little runt that was in here before? Throw him on the dragon. And Quillen's staggering at the moment.
Okay, so you're taking... You can do speech as a free action in this game, according to the rules, so are you going to take an action?
I will just defend myself against Follis. I won't actually attack him.
Okay,
So
I
I'm
will...
not actually doing anything.
I will give disadvantage on Folus's attack then. Ardus.
Okay, so I basically shout at Phyllis, "What are you doing?" And then when I hear like Colin saying, "Oh, something to do with the dragon," I think, okay. So I look at Pholus and I get my pipes again. You hear that very familiar lullaby. I'm going to try and cast sleep on you. Okay, where's all my d8s? I'll just roll them again. So 5d8. 6. Okay, 16.
Do you have 16 or less hit points currently, Pholus?
I have 17 hit points.
Oh dear.
Trollolol.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, okay, when I realise it's not working, I am going to attempt to move in order to get to where the stairs are, in order to get this bastard and try and throw him back on the dragon. Obviously, I won't get all the way, but that's where I'm heading.
Okay. Savannah, you sprinted, didn't you? So you got up the stairs last time. So you find yourself in the door to the bathroom. There is a gnome there with a half-full bucket pumping water out.
Okay. Which can I? Are there any windows in the bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
Can I see? Are they in the direction of where the hole in the ceiling would be?
The hole in the ceiling, you notice, appears in the room the other side of the hall.
Okay.
You look in there, it appears to be some kind of stockroom full of crates and stuff, and parts, and saw blades, and grinding wheels, and tools.
And therefore unlikely to have windows?
Oh, there'll be a window in it, but it's a large room.
Okay.
It's like a tool shop in there with some seriously nasty tools.
Okay, so in that case, I think I'll attempt to take the half-full bucket of water and sprint down the stairs to a location where I can throw it at the dragon
Okay.
from below.
So you get to the bottom of the stairs, by which point the dragon leaps up through the hole.
Yeah, I guessed.
Over to yeah, Pholus, you got moved up the order, didn't you? So.
Yeah. Another attack to Quillen then.
Okay.
I just rolled a 19 on the die. Why can't I roll like this against the enemies? 11 damage.
But that's put me out.
Okay, so you fall unconscious. Ardus.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I'll just try rushing up to Pholus and basically just pin him down with a rapier at his throat.
Oh, sorry, can I just double check something? Pholus, did you roll the attack with disadvantage?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I forgot about that. That's only one less.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it goes down anyway. So you're now being grappled by a midget. Ardus, if you get to choose whether you're going to use athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, I'm going to use acrobatics and also I'm going to use my inspiration from last time.
Okay, so Pholus, you're also rolling acrobatics.
Yep.
Natural 20.
I rolled a 3.
Bolus, because Ardus criticaled, I'm going to say not only are you grappled, but you're dazed as Ardus grapples you and forces you down, and it hits your head on the workbench as you go down, catching a bolt on the back of your head. So you're dazed at the moment. Right. What does that leave? Who's still standing? Savannah, you get
Yep.
to the bottom of the stairs with this barrel of water, but of course the thing's just gone upstairs. Over to you.
Okay, so what can I see through the ceiling, through the hole in the ceiling?
You can see the tail of the dragon. It's that workshop above.
Oh, okay, because I thought that. Okay, I lost my bearings. I thought there was the sky outside. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry.
No.
I thought I'd explained that.
Okay, fair enough. In that case, it's bloody hell, back up the stairs.
Okay, what I'll do, I will give the option to get close enough to this dragon, right? But if you fail a deck save of DC 15, you spill too much water for it to be effective, right? But if you sprint and pass that deck save, you can throw it on the dragon this turn.
Okay, yeah, I think. So this room is an enclosed room.
It is
upstairs.
an enclosed room, yes.
In which case I will be a bit more careful to get there because it doesn't appear to have anywhere to go at this stage.
Okie doke. So you just get to the top of the stairs then and you're in the doorway to this room.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Quillen, let's have a life-death save.
Okay. 9.
Steffi, let's have a guilt save. And Ardus, over to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna sort of look around the near vicinity, try and find some rope in order to restrain Folus so he doesn't do anything else ridiculous.
You get some wire.
Ooh.
There'll be some rope and
You've
back
not
my
seen
backpack.
rope like this before.
Bit Houdini-like, okay, so I think, well, it's like a rope, but it's metal. So I kind of wrap it around his hands and legs.
Okay. That brings us back to... I missed the dragon. So yes, with Savannah in the doorway, the dragon goes beep, 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 and the doorway to the room below shuts, and another one opens. This one is an exterior hole. It's on the front of the building, so as it does its sort of circular swishing open thing, and now the dragon will be able to get out. However, that was its action. So Savannah, over to you.
Okay. I quickly shout at the gnome, "Where's the weak spot? Any weak points?" And if he answers, great. If not, I'll throw it at it anyway.
It's a wraith. What do I know? And
Okay. Yeah. So we just
make an attack.
Make an attack.
I guess, but you're not proficient with buckets of water.
Well, I'm proficient with any simple weapons. I would definitely be carrying buckets of water in the monastery.
You know what? I'm just gonna say, pass a deck save. You're a bloody monk. Why am I kidding? Just roll damage. D20.
That would be an 18.
Okay. That the dragon sparks. There's a loud bang. You kind of a little bit blinded by the flash of light, and then it's just stood there.
I like that. I'll go get more water just in case.
And with that, we'll take a short break.
I'm so sorry.
You will be.
I don't know I was going to get good.
You know he gave up his level, right?
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm back in a few minutes. I'm just making coffee and stuff. So see you guys very soon.
I might get a coffee too. I didn't see the massive grin. Oh, I forgot water. Did we just crash? I don't think so. I'll check on your end, but we're all running fine on this end. Nope. Becky's avatar has gone a weird colour apparently, but apart from that, no, it's all good.
Yeah, I have transparency on my logo, so it doesn't work terribly well when I do the AFK logo thing, but
Ah.
yeah. Well, you did bloody well, to be honest, because that was the stats for young black dragon with slightly less hit points and a different attack for breath weapon. So that should be 4 level 7 characters. And I can't remember what level you are, but I know it's not that. Mind you, I nerfed its attack damage a little bit.
3.
Yep, 3rd level.
Well, no, Phil, you're not. Well, we all seem to be back, so let's resume. Actually, no, let's have a look through the chat, see what the guys are saying, because I haven't paid much attention. So, yeah, Gremlins. He's a gnome, is what he was. A nice little. Yeah, but I didn't give them a horse, so they can't sell that. I don't have horses in this world. Because I think it's far more interesting to walk, basically. You get a horse, you just make it easy.
I haven't actually done much walking, it's all been sailing.
Well, there's that too, yes. But that's an adventure in itself. It's the what's his? Oh, Noah Antweiler's old statement. Never get on the boat. So let us resume. More water won't help. The Wraith is set free. He'll be in any one of the animatronics now. There's no telling what he's in. There's so many hundreds and hundreds in here. There's only one thing for it. Run while we can, and leave whoever's currently the thrall behind, says the gnome.
I pick up said gnome and say, no, that's not going to happen. You could have told me about this sooner.
I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
Yeah,
I
I
was
carry
his
him downstairs to you. What, even when it took Quillen?
No, then I was free and trying to get away.
Mm-hmm. Well, you didn't do that
what
very well
he's referring
either.
to.
Look, I've been a thrall for a long time. I was taking my chance for freedom. I think you would have too.
Well, you better help us kill it, and then we'll all be free.
You can't kill it. It's a wraith. That's Bleak Wraith. It's one of the Coven of Three, with the Hag in the Tower and the Wyvern Mother.
Oh, I've heard of those names.
What? Hag in the
Witches.
tower?
All witches are in a Coven of Three. The Hag in the Tower, the Wyvern Mother, mother of all the Brood Mother, mother of all Wyverns, and Bleak Wraith. It's a soulless creature with no body. Uses the animatronics. That is how it's manifested in this world.
Well, have you got any animatronics that are as big as that one?
That was the largest. No, it will have gone into something small for a while.
So why don't we just smash them all then?
There are hundreds in here. By which
So it'll
time...
take a while.
Has anyone got a torch?
You can't kill it. Even if you kill every animatronic here, it will just go somewhere else.
It might get annoyed enough to let go of whoever it's got, though. Why does he need a thrall anyway?
The things it made me do. Mostly it's making the animatronics to make sure it's got plenty of things to hide in. And there are thousands all over what remains of the world. But other things too. I'd rather not talk about it.
So how do we get it out of Pholus?
Need somebody to be another thrall, I'm afraid. The only way to do it is for Pholus to get somebody else to touch the creature.
Well, seems like we have a candidate right here.
Oh, a volunteer? It would probably accept that from you, yes.
Not quite my idea, no.
Meanwhile, Quillen, can we have another life-death save, please?
Sure thing.
I forgot about that.
19.
That's a pass, one fail.
Ooh.
Pholus, you hear a voice in your head. It is your fairy godmother. You've left me, have you, for another witch?
I didn't do anything. I was trying to stop the thing.
Trying to accumulate more witches? You can't be a thrall of more than one witch. I was kind to you. You've betrayed
Yeah.
my trust once more. That's
I don't
twice
know
now,
what's going
Pholus.
on.
That's twice.
I don't know what's going on.
You volunteered to be the thrall
I was
of
trying
another
to
witch.
cut it. I was trying to cut it. Stop you from talking to me.
You, you, you should not be tampering in the affairs of witches until they ask you to do something for them.
Well, you may have. I didn't hear you. I was trying to hear you. I thought I was on my way.
Have one more chance, folks. One more. And if you fail me, we are finished. So, this is what you will have to do if you wish to continue to be my thrall.
Anything.
You will take whichever statue you purchased, and you will place it on Bleak Wraith.
DM is smiling. DM is smiling.
It's gone quiet.
Okay. Well, currently you're tied up. So,
Yeah.
Savannah, you were talking to Bromkin Bleak.
Yeah, and I still have hold of him and take him downstairs to the others. And if they haven't heard, I explain the situation. And then I see Quillen and rush over and attempt to stabilize him.
Okay, let's have a medicine roll.
Anything like a Swiss roll.
Right.
15 plus the bonus.
That's a pass. So, Quillen, you are stabilized.
Ooh.
You are fairly conscious. Everything's disadvantage. You only just move around, to be honest, and even then you need help
Okay.
until you're healed. Right. What do you do?
Well, I mean, Quilla would be saying, well, it's all his fault. We've got to throw him back on the thing.
Well, we've got to find it first, apparently. Any of these looking... Is there any way we... I talked to the gremlin. Is there any way we can tell which animatronic it's in?
No, not no. There's hundreds just in this room, and it might not even be in one of these.
So actually, we need to avoid all of the animatronics.
Mm-hmm.
That would leave that creature you have bound up there, that odd-looking hunchback, as the thrall. We should leave it behind. It'd be dangerous to take it with us.
No, he's going with us. Are there any other exits
He'll
from
be
this
fine.
place?
I knocked him out well.
Well, hang on there. He did attack me. Leaving him behind wouldn't be that bad an idea.
I've tied him up. He's not going to do anything. Not in that stuff.
I don't know if I entirely trust him now.
Pholus, you are conscious, but you've not moved yet. Your eyes are closed. So you can hear all of this.
We could try and wake him up.
I don't want him to make any sudden moves.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about this Wraith thing, so I don't know anything about them, so I can't really help with that.
A wraith is one of the oldest. Predates our world. It exists from other realms, and it can only manifest in this realm by occupying the form of these animatronics.
So can we get... I suggest to the others, maybe we should try and get help from one of the other three.
You want to talk to one of the other three?
Well, this one isn't very good, so it's the only thing I can think of that's going to be as powerful as this wraith.
There are tales of the hag in the tower. Frightening tales. Eating children. Babies. To live.
No, I could never eat a whole one.
So,
You're not
Again.
helping, Savannah.
to gain entry to even speak to her, you have to bring a sacrifice. A baby.
Oh,
For her to eat.
well, you're small enough.
No, I'm far too old. I'm 100.
It's okay, we can put a nappy on you.
My life was no. I'd be nowhere near tender enough. She eats infants. You wouldn't want to insult her. And I'm not just saying that.
Oh, I don't know.
She's not in a
We
good
could-
mood.
Sorry?
She's
Yeah,
not in a
from-
good mood.
Was that in character?
Yeah.
Okay. Follis, you're awake. You know the
Kind
hag?
Possibly. Or I might just be crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
really know.
could be both.
Kind of been hoping it was just one
One what?
crazy or talking to the witch.
You better explain yourself.
What?
It told me where to find the statue.
What statue?
The statue fits Ardus.
So what's the deal then? What is this statue that is apparently supposed to be me?
I don't know, it just tells me things. It's in my bag.
Could be a trap.
It sounds very suspicious. What?
Go on, out
Did-
with it.
did
What
they
do you
s-
know? Or we do leave you here.
She's very angry and she's not going to help us defeat this.
But you know the hag.
A little bit.
Let's just leave him here.
Yeah. I'm not touching that statue ever again.
They never
Not
said
doing
what would
yourself-
happen with the statue.
You're not doing yourself any favours, fellas.
She wants Ardus to take this one so I can be free.
What?
Why? I'm too old to be a baby, if that's what you mean. I'm not going to be any witch's sacrifice.
May I speak, says Romkin.
What?
You just did.
That statue, it's a totem. It represents you and your life force. Don't do it, but if you were to damage that statue, it would hurt you. I think what this hunchback is saying is that if we touch the statue to the animatronic, then you, Master Shortfellow, would become the thrall.
Nope.
Not that the Queen wants to eat you. I would take that statue and look after it well, if I may be as bold as to suggest.
No, I'm holding on to that statue.
That's what I meant, yes.
It's my life force, it's my statue. You're not placing it on any mechanical monster. I'm not becoming any thrall of anything.
I think the hunchback has done well to confess such a thing. If I may be as bold.
We can dump the animatronics into the sea.
No, you don't understand. I have been its thrall for hundreds of years. I have made thousands upon thousands of these creatures. Children own them all over the city, and they're in other cities too.
Can it change without getting destroyed?
Sorry, what?
Can it change the animatronics without getting destroyed?
The Wraith will be occupying an animatronic now, yes.
But can it swap to another one without that animatronic being destroyed?
Well, it occupies the other animatronic.
But if we take Folus away from here, eventually he'll have to get another thrall.
Eventually, Folus will find himself coming back. I tried leaving. It took me many years to gain the strength to leave again. That was last night when I came and found you. And 30-odd other people. I've been busy. And at that moment, there is in fact a knock at the door.
Okay.
What if you have to get that? I can't make it.
I give Ardus custody of the clockmaker and open the door.
You see a young child. I say, "Hello, is Romkin Bleak here?" says a young boy. He looks about 6 years old.
No, he's dead.
Oh, he said he'd show me his toys. Can I come in and look at them? He said he'd give me a toy. But
I'm the big scary cat. You don't want to mess with me.
you're not scary. You're fluffy.
Oh, I'm not fluffy. I'm covered in oil. But I grab an animatronic and give it to him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Go away.
Wait a moment. Now you're all clear.
You feeling any better? As they do, Folus.
I'm confused.
Yeah, well, so we are. Well, just being in this room's dangerous. Let's go outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The wires. So I get out my knife, but then kind of look at it and think it's not. I don't really want to blunt this.
No, well, we just cart is
Shall we carry
outside.
him?
Yeah.
Alright.
There are plenty of sharp cogs and gears around you could use to break the wires if you chose.
Oh, well, I take a look at them and think they look remarkably like shuriken. I reckon I could use them.
Oh, you cheeky fucker.
Yeah.
Yes, they are shuriken -2.
Well, it's better than not having any at all.
You're gonna have to help me out. I can't. I'm gonna struggle making it outside by myself.
Okay, I'll help. But what about him? No.
He's going nowhere. Get some more of that wire.
Alright.
I'm going to look a bit suspicious outside with two people tied up.
Probably.
Okay.
It's never stopped us before.
Alright, so I get some wire and tie up this gnome.
I've been so helpful. I've done everything you asked.
You really haven't.
Yeah, that's why he's still alive.
And I was going to bring him out with you guys.
I must protest.
I start telling the story of how we killed my brothers.
Well, that's helpful.
I wasn't there. I wasn't involved in that, so keep me out of that one.
What about all the dwarves?
Some doors.
There were quite a few of them. But there was a big ship. That looked like it might have been made by Springworks. You were involved in that, were you?
A ship? Not that. A boat?
Made of metal. Made of metal.
Oh dear.
Moves
The
without
dwarves.
sails.
The dwarves haven't built a springwork boat, have they?
I don't know, but it's destroying cities.
Oh dear. Yes. That could well have been the work of Bleakwraith. It wasn't me. But I have suspected for some time that Bleakwraith may have had another thrall.
How's that fair?
I'm sorry?
If a thrall can only have one witch, how can a witch have more than one thrall?
A witch can have many thralls.
That's not fair.
They're powerful creatures that pre-exist the universe, my dear.
No, it's not even. It's cheeky.
Well, I think the only thing we do have is we've got to go and see the hag then.
You will need an infant.
Yeah, we know.
That's just
yeah,
that's just stories.
And
I
infant
tend to
what?
follow us. That is just stories.
Does it have to be a human child?
Bolus, you hear a voice in your head. I know you know which animatronic is Bleakwraith, and you have not yet touched the statue upon it. I presume, therefore, that you have chosen your witch. Good luck with Bleakwraith.
We cannot go to the tower.
Why not?
She is pissed.
Well, she's a witch. She can't be that happy and friendly.
Are you talking to her?
She talks to me. I don't really talk back.
Have you tried?
Sometimes. She usually has her mind made up. We really start talking.
So what does she say?
Get this statue. Good luck with the other witch that's going to destroy everything. Blah blah blah. You're meaningless.
What, you're supposed to touch the statue?
No, Ardus is.
Ardus is supposed to touch the statue?
Well, you have
I'm not touching any witch with my statue.
Just so Steffi is clear, what she's saying is to touch Ardus's statue against the
I
animatronic
got
that
that.
is grave. Okay.
That's why I grabbed the statue, so so he can do it.
Yeah, am I still tied up, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if anyone agrees with him, then you can go to hell, because I'm not doing it.
So Ardus, so let me just get clear. Folus isn't telling us that she knows which statue, he knows which animatronic it is.
No, not at the moment.
Wow.
Okay,
What can we do? I mean,
well,
we
you're
don't know
not
which
helping yourself, Folus. I think we should just leave you here.
Well, we'll need to think of a way to destroy or at least slow down the wraith without it moving to
We
another
don't know where. We don't
Well,
know
we
where.
don't know which animatronic it is. There's thousands in there.
That one!
Which one? You know?
No, it's that point in my head. You can't see it.
No?
It's kind of obvious.
Bolus, you hear another voice in your head.
It's getting crowded.
You will misdirect them. You will give them an animatronic that is not me.
I show them the right one as much as I can.
If you show the correct one, just to be clear, that's going against the will of
Yeah,
Beatrice.
I lose my label.
You will, yeah.
Hey!
Welcome to
Okay,
the club.
I quickly touch the gnome fellow to the animatronic indicated.
As you do so, all hope disappears from his eyes.
Oh, that would be the right one then.
Right. So we can't
You're
just leave
being
him.
instructed to leave, Gnome says.
I would assume
Yep.
so.
How are you feeling, Folus?
Oh, you feel relieved from the...
A little better. Still
Oh, good. I'm glad
kind
you're
of
feeling
bit.
better.
Any voices?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well, in that case, I
Not constant.
I won't exactly call that a win, but we're back to square one again, so let's leave.
We can't
Yep, go.
leave this guy running around trying to trap other people.
Well, that's their problem. Are you the one who's going to run him through?
If I had the strength, I would.
You'll
It
just
would
take
make
someone
no
else.
difference if you kill me.
Make me feel better.
No, I suspect it would kill you.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Okay, so you leave.
I leave.
Yep. Okay, it's at that moment you hear the sound of cannon fire in the distance.
I've heard that noise before.
Well,
No, it doesn't sound like the big dwarven boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Shall we go look?
It sounded like it was a couple of miles away, but it was definitely a full battery.
well,
Can we
I'm
get to some vantage
let me
point?
to.
Can we tell a direction, or is it echoing? Or
echoes a bit, but eastward.
Okay, well, let's head towards the water if that sounds like where it's coming from.
You get down to the dock, and sure enough, when you get to the dock, there's lots of other people who have made their way to the dock as well to explore it. I don't know. It looks like it came from somewhere just north of Apathek. Ah, curious. It sounded like it was a Red Watch boat. They could be firing on. I dare say something must be going on in the city. I wonder who could have angered the Red Watch so much as to come under fire. Haven't seen such a thing in years.
You think it's dragons?
I think it's the other boat. So, any way we can get to higher ground? See anything?
Not really on black market.
Okay.
It doesn't really have high ground per se.
Are we anywhere near the healer? Maybe can we get healing for Quillen?
No, but he could easily heal himself.
Okay. I was waiting for that.
I
but
can't
we don't
anymore.
know this.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you lost
Oh,
a
yeah.
cleric level.
Yeah.
Well, you could take a short rest, get some hit points back that way for now if you
Yeah.
need it.
I was going to cast Song of Rest as soon as we stop for a bit on Quillen.
Okay. Well, we don't seem to be doing anything here, so let's find a spot to rest.
May I just suggest to you guys that a boat to Apathek so you can get your arm blades? You mentioned you wanted to do that, and that will be a good opportunity to rest.
That sounds a good idea to me. Well, every time
Not
we
that
get in a
I'm-
boat,
not that-
something nasty happens.
Not that I'm trying to lead you at all. I just,
No, I definitely want to
Just
be going to
reminding you of
Apathek. I was just wanted to rest first, but yeah, that's a good idea if we do the taxi.
Okay, so knock a gold off each for the taxi, and yeah, you arrive on Apathek about 45 minutes later,
Am I still
and sure enough,
tied up?
So what does did you do Song of Rest, and what does that do?
Yeah, so it does 1d6 extra for Quillen when he does his hit die for resting.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so nobody else.
No,
What's
I think it's
1d6
only
is
on. Oh, wait,
2,
hold on.
so...
Sorry, it is. Yeah, 1d6 HP to any allies added to their healing.
Would you count me as an ally?
Yes, you're the party. But I see what you're saying.
I'm just checking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the hit die as well.
just so I'm aware, is Folus tied up as you're moving to Apathek?
No, I would release him unless anybody stops me.
Okay, yeah, well, he's been. So.
Sure. Be careful.
Okay, so you arrive in Apathek. Nothing untoward has happened for once. When you arrive in the docks, there is some talk about the cannon fire. Some people claim to have seen it, and there's conflicting rumours going around. Some people say it was the island to the north. Some people are saying that they saw a mighty warship of Househelm, one of the pirate ships. Some people say that no, it was a small rowing boat that got shot at in the harbour of the island to the north.
I only know one person who could annoy people that much, and that's the other Ardus.
Okay.
But I make my way to the market.
Yeah, and sure enough, your blacksmith is there, and she says, "Oh, you've turned up. Excellent. That will be 18 gold, please."
I want to see the blades first to make sure of the workmanship.
She pulls them out. They're nicely made blades. She says, "If you left them with me a bit longer, I would have added some filigree, but you can take them now."
It's okay. You won't see the filigree for the blood, so yeah, that's fine.
She laughs nervously.
I pay up the remaining gold.
Okay.
But I can't do my maths. Having done all I need with money, I just keep 2 gold pieces and distribute the rest to the party.
Yeah, you know I'm going to need that off you. It's for something.
So basically, 10 gold each to the other 2.
Wow.
Okay. So, as you pick up your arm blades and you wonder what to do next, you see somebody, a dwarf, in the uniforms you saw aboard Tim's boat, heading back to the docks with a crate of vegetables.
Do we know these vegetables? Sorry, that was one question.
What?
Okay, I think we probably better follow that little dwarf.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we're going to get some revenge on then.
you arrive in the docks to see the dwarf climbing on board the boat. Tim takes the crate, puts it inside, and yeah, you know, it's the boat. And just as we close tonight's session, the very last thing to happen is you hearing a subtle beep 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 from the boat. That's it for tonight's show, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Bye.
Okay, bye then.